Welcome to our tutorial in pydroid. So if you are following this channel, or I say if you are following this tutorial, our aim is to learn Python from the scratch all the way to be able to creating a backend / AI software using pydroid, of course. So if you are interested, subscribe and follow along. And for those that we are together, well, this is our first lesson where we're going to start learning a little bit about Python program. And just so you know, at the end of every class, I may give you an exercise. It's not compulsory, but I may give you. So in this class, you're going to start understanding Python syntax. If you don't know what is syntax, well, let me explain. Syntax is just a rule that we have to follow to write a correct program in a specific language. The rule that C++ use in writing program is different from the rule JavaScript use, from the rule Python use. So those rules that we use to write program is called syntax. So syntax is just a rule that we use that we have to follow to write a correct program. So as you can see here, this is the rule. Let me delete this program and start showing you what I meant. So maybe you may ask, okay, now if I write my program, where am I going to see the output? Where am I going to see the result of my program? So as you can see, this yellow button, whenever you write your own program here, well, you're going to click on this yellow button. Then the yellow button will take you to a place where we call console. This console, or we call it terminal. Console or terminal is a place where you're going to see the output of your program. If you write a program and you run it, you're going to see the output in terminal or console. Why is it terminal? Yes, you can call it terminal or you can call it console, but I prefer console. So now I want to write a program and ask Python to show me my name, or I said to show hello in console. So I'm going to write a program asking Python program to show hello in a console. So when I write the program, then I click on this yellow button, then the yellow button will take me to the console where I'm going to see the output of my program. So let me write so how are we going to ask Python program to show hello in our terminal? Where we're going to use this function called print, print. Print. After you write this print, then you have to put open and close parentheses. Just like, okay, I said print means show me. Then what am I going to show you? Then whatever you're going to ask the program to show you, you have to put it inside this open and close parentheses. So I'm going to ask it to show me hello, but we can't just write hello like this, because if we do, the program will think this hello, you are referring it to a memory address. Then the program behind the scenes will go for a memory and start looking for a memory address hello. Then at the end we're going to get an error, because hello is not a memory address. So how are we going to prevent Python program thinking that this hello is a memory address? Well, in that case, we have to use a quote. We have to put this quote, either double quote or single quote. You can write hello, then use a single quote, or you can use a double quote. So by writing this quote, now Python will not look at it as a memory address. Will look at it as a string, or I said sequence of characters. So now let me write hello. So you see now I did not put it in a quote. So let me run it. You're going to see I have an error showing me name error, which is the program is thinking that hello is a variable, a memory address. So we'll now look at it and start looking for a memory and say name error. There is no any memory calling hello. It's not defined. So in that case, we have to put it in a quote. So let me put it in a quotation, then I will write hello. So by writing in a quote and print hello, now it's going to work perfect. See, I write print, then I put quote hello, then in this case it's going to show me hello. I'm just asking Python program, okay, to print hello. Now in the console you see I'm seeing my hello. So this is how you can print anything you like in a console. So how are we going to print a number? For example, if I said print, so if I just write number like this, it's going to show me the number without needing for me to put a quotation, because number Python program, or I say the program already knows number, so you don't have to tell the program, okay, this is a number. You just have to just write it normally, then the program will look at it as a number. So I hope now we understand that syntax is just a rule that we have to follow to write a program. And I start to show you some of those rules. Number one rule, if you want to show something to the console, you have to use this function called print. Then inside it, you have to put whatever you want to print. If it is a text, you have to put it inside quote. If it's a number, you can just write it as it is. So that's it for this tutorial. In our next class, we're going to understand what is variable, how to work with variable, and then all the way to our next tutorials where we're going to learn a lot about pydroid, up to the end where we're going to write a program that can be able to do something meaningful. So see you in our next class.